She drugged the most ruthless man in the city, Prince Mo Yang of Jinzhou. He grabbed her by the throat, his voice full of anger. What he didn't know was that this was her only desperate shot at freedom. The girl Yu Jin was a prisoner. For 5 long years, the Shen family had kept her locked away. They forced her to be the ghost painter for her untalented stepsister, Shen Qingwan. Her stepfather had harshly warned her that revealing this secret would ruin her stepsister's reputation. Mo Yang's arrival for the family patriarch's funeral became her only hope. He was known to be arrogant and cruel, the perfect weapon to destroy the Shen family. To get his attention, she risked everything by drugging his drink. She knew that provoking him was her only way out. As he fought the drug's effects, she pulled him close and begged him to hold her. He called her a fool before finally passing out. The next morning they lay in bed. Her stepsister Shen Qingwan was in a panic, frantically searching for Yu Jin. Shen Qingwan was terrified their secret had been exposed to the one man who could ruin them all. When Mo Yang woke up, Yu Jin was gone. All that was left was a painting of a butterfly and a silver butterfly ring on the nightstand. Intrigued, he went to the funeral. The Shen family fawned over him and praised Shen Qingwan as a brilliant artist. He coldly asked about a foolish-looking servant girl, but the family nervously said no such person existed. Just then, through a window, he saw Yu Jin playing with a kite in the yard. He then knew the truth. The girl he had spent the night with was not part of the Shen family. She was a prisoner they were desperately trying to hide. As he left, ignoring the family's pleas, he held the butterfly ring in his hand. A convoy of black jeeps roared toward the Shen family mansion, kicking up a cloud of dust. Inside, a much bigger storm was brewing. The family was in chaos because the girl they kept locked away, the girl they called a fool, had just escaped. The patriarch, Shen Fang, was furious, knowing their entire reputation was at risk. He ordered his men to find her immediately. He was terrified she would be found by Mo Yang, who was on his way for a second unexpected visit. What they didn't know was that Mo Yang wasn't just looking for answers. He was also being tricked. In his office, his friend Song Hao teased him with a newspaper. He laughed that the great prince of Jinzhou had been outsmarted by a fool at a funeral. The real story was more twisted. The paper had exposed Mo Yang's own nephew, Gao Mingyi, in a scandal. The nephew himself then burst in, panicking and begging for help. He revealed his family had arranged his marriage to the very same fool from the funeral. He claimed she had severe mental problems. He begged Mo Yang, as his elder, to help break the engagement. Mo Yang realized the girl who had tricked him and the crazy fiancé were the same person. Intrigued and furious, he agreed. Meanwhile, the Shen family prepared to welcome the prince. They believed he was coming to see the talented artist Shen Qingwan. They had no idea he was coming to cancel an engagement. They double-checked that the real artist Yu Jin was locked up tight. Their plans fell apart when a servant screamed that Yu Jin had escaped again. As they scrambled to find her, Mo Yang's convoy pulled up to the gate. He stepped out into the misty courtyard with his disgraced nephew. Through the fog, he saw her. It was the fool, the girl from that night. She was crouching by a pond, her face lit by a rare ray of sunlight. He landed silently in front of the startled girl just as her family's frantic search closed in around them. He called her a little fool. She responded by throwing her arms around him with a real smile. The moment was shattered when the Shen family's servants, along with her fiancé, burst into the courtyard. The servant tried to pull her away, but Mo Yang warned him off. He held her tight. His nephew, seeing the beautiful girl he was meant to marry, instantly regretted his decision. He coldly stated that the engagement was off as he grabbed her and carried her away. He brought her back to her prison, her so-called painting studio. Her stepsister, Shen Qingwan, pretended to be concerned. She offered to take the poor girl back, but Mo Yang refused. He insisted he would do it himself. It was a calculated move. Shen Qingwan panicked. She realized he couldn't see the studio where she forced Yu Jin to create her famous paintings. As they entered, Shen Qingwan tried to distract him with tea, but it was too late. Yu Jin, playing the part of the fool, threw her arms around him. Then she pulled him into a passionate kiss right in front of her shocked stepsister. Shen Qingwan screamed at her to get down. Her words were lost as Mo Yang, captivated, kissed her back. He sealed his fate with the brilliant trapped artist. He now refused to let go. After forcing a tube of paint into her sister's mouth, Shen Zhixia viciously grabbed her by the hair. She taunted her about the man she had dared to kiss. This big betrayal had started earlier that day. Shen Qingwan had impulsively kissed the powerful Mo Yang. Her sister Shen Zhixia immediately slapped her. She apologized to Mo Yang, claiming her sister was a dangerous fool. What no one knew was that the famous artist Shen Zhixia was a fake. Every painting she claimed as her own was secretly created by the sister she abused and called a cripple. As soon as Mo Yang left their studio, the sister's friendly mask fell away. She violently threw Qingwan to the floor. She threatened to destroy her hands for daring to touch her man. Later that night, Shen Zhixia brought Mo Yang a new masterpiece. It was a butterfly consumed by flames, which she passed off as her own work. Her plan began to fall apart when Mo Yang noticed a strange smell coming from the canvas. She quickly blamed it on expired paint Qingwen must have used. This was a lie, a key part of Qingwen's elaborate trap. Mo Yang was already there to break off Qingwen's engagement to a scoundrel named Ming Yi. Her own family was eager to get rid of her. They agreed she was mentally unstable. When Ming Yi suddenly changed his mind, saying he would marry the crazy girl anyway, Qingwen's father quickly made the deal to get the family's money. But Qingwen was already one step ahead. After her sister angrily rejected the painting Mo Yang had turned down, she vowed to make Qingwen pay. As she lay beaten on the ground, Qingwen knew her plan was working. She vowed to take back everything that was once hers, one piece at a time. After finding his new fiancé teetering on a high balcony, Mo Yang rushed to save her. He was stopped by her uncle. The man insisted the girl, Yu Jin, was a lunatic and that he would handle her himself. Mo Yang pushed him aside, refusing to let him near her. This whole situation had started moments earlier in the living room. Mo Yang had come to break off the engagement between Yu Jin and the scoundrel Ming Yi. To everyone's shock, Ming Yi, who had previously hated her, suddenly said he would marry the crazy girl anyway. The family, eager to get their money through the marriage, invited Mo Yang to stay for a meal. What they didn't know was that this was all part of a trap. Mo Yang wandered the estate and found Yu Jin locked away. She was barefoot and seemed about to jump. Just as he got ready to catch her, her fiancé Ming Yi appeared. He claimed he would be the one to save her. Mo Yang fiercely warned him to stay back. Then Yu Jin jumped from the balcony straight into his arms. As he carried her away, he confronted the butler. He demanded to know why she was locked up. The terrified butler immediately called the older sister. She ordered him to beat Yu Jin to death. But it was too late. In a quiet moment, as Yu Jin played with a lock of his hair, Mo Yang found himself captivated by this strange girl. Realizing he was developing feelings for the fool he was supposed to protect, he gave in and kissed her again. He was unknowingly sealing her fate as the butler returned to carry out his deadly orders. Just as the butler unlocked the door, Mo Yang returned. He had the supposedly crazy girl Qingwen in his arms. The butler Wushu was stunned. He could only laugh awkwardly as Mo Yang carried her into the room and gently set her down. When the sister arrived, she found Mo Yang tenderly cleaning Qingwen's dirty feet and treating her wounds. Furious, she confronted him. She asked why he cared so much about her sister. She asked if he believed she had caused the injuries herself. It turned out that the sister had been locking Qingwen in a cold, damp room with only a thin blanket. Her obvious fear of her sister only made Mo Yang more suspicious. When Mo Yang was suddenly called away on urgent business, the sister offered to see him off. She hoped to keep him away long enough for her plan to work. She told him not to rush back. As he left, Qingwen watched from the window. She pleaded for a hug and begged him not to go. The butler shouted from another window that it was time to feed her. It was a chilling signal that their plot was about to begin. The moment Mo Yang was out of sight, the butler began to abuse Qingwen again. He knew the young master, a known sadist, would soon arrive. A man grabbed the seemingly mad girl's hand. He tried to force a paintbrush into it, convinced she was only pretending. He demanded to know where the old master's handwritten will was hidden, but she only babbled about being hungry. Frustrated, he ordered his servant to seal the windows. He declared she would never escape to cause trouble again. What he didn't know was this was all part of her plan. The moment he left, her loyal maid rushed to her side. She was furious that the man had dared to touch her. The maid then revealed that a powerful man named Mo Yang had come to cancel his engagement to the girl. To her complete shock, the girl smiled. She revealed she had set up the whole thing. It turned out she had intentionally made her maid report that she had run away. She knew it would force Mo Yang to return. She was betting that he cared more about his reputation than anything. Meanwhile, at a fancy dinner party, Mo Yang couldn't focus. His mind kept replaying a passionate kiss he had shared with her on a stormy night. Another woman at the table, Shen Qingwen, tried to get his attention. But his thoughts were full of the girl everyone now called a lunatic. Just then, it started to rain hard. Seizing the chance, Shen Qingwen insisted the mountain roads were too dangerous. She said he had to stay the night. Back in her locked room, the girl heard the storm. A cold smile crossed her face. She knew Shen Qingwen's jealousy would lead her to keep Mo Yang there. As the thunder crashed, she told her maid she had won the bet. As the storm raged, Mo Yang agreed to stay the night. This delighted Shen Qingwen. Her rival's younger brother saw through the act. He realized Mo Yang's true interest wasn't in her, but in the mad painter girl. As her plan fell into place, the girl calmly told her maid something. She said if Mo Yang came to her room, it meant her scheme had worked. Moments later, Mo Yang left the dinner party. He pretended to worry the storm might damage the girl's small wooden house, so he went to find her. Arriving at her room, he saw the windows boarded up. He flew into a rage. He yelled, demanding to know who had sealed the windows. The sneaky steward Wushu quickly said it was his idea to protect her. But Mo Yang wasn't fooled. He knew the girl was the chosen granddaughter-in-law of his own grandfather. He wouldn't let a mere steward imprison her. He ordered the boards torn down immediately. Shen Qingwen watched in silent fury as her plan fell apart.